that.
Like what?
I'm talking about tempo-wise.
We're doing, I grew up with punk rock, but then we kind of, I'm speaking for myself, I know Chad and Vince are different, but for me it was, I grew up on pop punk, which is like the Offspring. And so those were more clean vocals, but as you grow older and you start to branch out and start listening to, the screaming stuff and all that.
Perhaps the ska part of what you do comes in.
Yeah, we have a couple songs that we're doing the strokes and the clean tone and stuff, but yeah, they like it all. We're kind of all, I think, especially being in Florida, it's a big ska place, but I'm from Colorado originally, and it reached out even there, and the Molest and Jakes and My Boss Sounds, Big Fish, all that. I listened to all that. But I think what really got me into those kind of things was there was a punk rock part of that, where they would kick on the distortion and they would, play really fast and have really cool harmonies and things like that. I think that's something that always attracted me to it.
And do you mix politics with your music? I mean, early punk in the 70s, dabbled in that, things like Patti Smith and Lou Reed.
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, a lot of the music, the lyrics that I write are kind of a reflection of some politician stuff. I do think we have a couple songs that directly relate to, like, issues like global warming, but also activism. I think at one point I got really fed up with the stuff on social media where people feign that they really, want to help, but, posting a picture of the Paris flag or something like that didn't really do anything for anyone. And, just to claim that you have compassion, there's one thing, but to actually do something and really, get involved in something that I would respect more and taking more of your time, more self-sacrifice, so I think, yeah, there's definitely influence, politics to come into it.
Jumping up and down and dancing and moshing.
The last show did.
Yeah, well, sometimes we're not hugely popular. Sometimes, so we're just happy to see someone bouncing around. But yeah, I mean, ideally, that's what we would love to see. That's something that we do when we watch our favorite bands. So yeah, sometimes that happens. Not often as we like, because we feed off that energy. So when someone's having a good time, it just enhances our. We're getting older, it hurts.
And my motto is play like you're playing in front of 10,000 people.
Say that again.
Yeah, my motto is play like you're playing in front of 10,000 people.
All the time.
My dad taught me that, and as a musician, I take that to heart.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, play less or with less energy. You do have 2 albums under your belt. I was curious about your experience with studio recording. I know that you've done this in home studios, and I was curious about that decision because I'm thinking, well, paying for studio space can be expensive, but also I've listened to the albums and the quality. You didn't skimp anywhere. It sounds like it would be kind of an expensive proposition to do a home studio as well.
Right.
We did very minimally.
I know Chad's been in several studios. I was in a band in Colorado. We went to a distribution deal. We had something starting. And yeah, we went through that process, personally speaking, and I kind of learned a lot from that process, telling things of that nature. But, you get it back home, you start to realize that, I would have done this differently, I would have done that differently. When you're doing it yourself, I don't think anyone's going to put as much time as I am going to put into it. Nobody's going to be as picky about it as me. And of course, we don't have the budget. We're all, family men. We all have children. We don't have real jobs. And we're trying to, make ends meet. So it made more sense to do it on a budget. So yeah, it took a lot of research on the internet, figuring out, the way that these songs were recorded initially were it's very basic, very budgety stuff. If a real studio guy came in and looked at the way we were doing, he'd probably laugh and say, what the heck are you doing? How are you getting this to work the way it is? So,
yeah, you can't really tell. I mean, the album sounds great. You wouldn't know the difference.
I appreciate that.
Well, that is unfortunate.